The truth about switches.
I had to get up, touch the big. I couldn't be out here trying to beg. Big body choppers got a leg. I make a jester, then he dig. I stand for my shit like the plague. Go do exactly what I said. Gotta pray before I go to bed. I take these risks to make.
What's good, gangy? On Bro Grave, I'm back with another one today. The one y'all really want to hear about, bro. On Bro Switches. I'm talking about buttons. On y'all, buttons. On Bro, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This video is going to be a video you like for a long time. On Bro, a lot of people be on YouTube scrolling. You will never see a video like this only on my channel. So you might want to lock in on Bro. Make sure you tune in to all my shit because they always going to be exclusive on Foes Grave. So we finna get down to the nitty gritty about these buttons on Bro Grave. See, first off, we're going to start with metal switches on Bro Grave. Metal switches. A lot of y'all know what the metal switches is, folks. Them is the original ones we love. The ones with Glock on the back of them, or they just metal. Plain. Yo ass can switch it that way and that way. You already know semi-auto and full auto on Bro Grave. You should know which side is which. More than likely, you going to figure that shit out by testing it out on Bro. That's how I learned which side is which on Bro. That side going to definitely turn that bitch full auto on Bro. So you need to go ahead and find out which side. Find out which guns you like to use it with, the calibers and all that, folks. The metal ones, they thorough, bro. They make your gun full auto. For a lot of niggas that's out there that's watching this video that don't know nothing about switches at all, they make your gun go from semi-auto to full auto. So your gun not gonna boo no more. That bitch gonna do. Every time you pull a trigger, for that bitch gonna blow out like 3-4 times, for like. That's really like faster than an average gun, bro. Like a police shooting at you with a handgun, he gonna tap it each time. You just gonna tap it just like that to make it do-do. If you hold that bitch, your whole ammo gonna go out, bro. This is really like a fake version of a Glock 18. If you know about a G18C or a regular G18, folk, this is a military size gun. A lot of people might not know about it, but a lot of people do. It's a military gun. You have to be in the army and the police forces and shit to even obtain this type of weaponry on Bro Grade, because it's real dangerous, folk. It comes automatic. You don't need a button or nothing. It's an original full auto Glock on Bro. If you play Black Ops 1 or any Call of Duty, folk, they got the G18 on that bitch, and it's fully auto, automatic. You don't have to have a button on it. They call it a button because it look like a little tiny button. It's a metal piece that you put on the back of a handgun. You put it on the back of the plate of the handgun and remove the plate off the handgun to install this little metal piece on that motherfucker, and it turn it full auto burst. That bitch burst and do all the way until the ammo is gone on Bro. And that motherfucker can hit you real fast. Y'all already know how fast the bullet coming off back. Just think about 3, 4, 5 of them bitches coming out at one time, bro. And these niggas is out here moving crazy with it. They not just putting it on 9s and 40s. They put it on 4, 5s, and 10 millis. Do you understand how big a 10 milli is, folks? And how much jalapenos coming out of that big ass gun, folks? Like them big ass bulky bullets, bro. And they coming out 3, 4 at a time, folks. You unstoppable at this point, folks. You might as well say you the Incredible Hulk, folks. You letting 3, 4 jalapenos come out, big Polish ass bullets, metal pieces coming out that bitch, smacking a motherfucker and putting his ass in critical condition to where he ain't even finna breathe no more. This nigga finna go up to the upper gods. They finna send his ass up to the upper room on Bro Grave. And these the metal switches, folks. They real dangerous, folks. All you need is a little alley key and all that and shit to install it on the Gen 3s, Gen 2s, and Gen 1s and Gen 4s. All easy. When it come to Gen 5, you got to do extra shit like the shaving of the phallus and shit. But you got to tune in and lock in with me for the rest of that, folks. I ain't giving you too much information on that. I'm just letting you know the truth about which switches and how they is. Nobody telling y'all this shit. Next off is the plastic switches on Bro Grave. The plastic ones, reason why we call them plastic, because they built in somebody's basement or their kitchen. On folks, it's a lot of niggas that's out here geeks, computer geek ass niggas that know how to fix guns and build them. It's a lot of computer geeks out here that know how to fix guns and build them. So a motherfucker sitting up here building a switch, folks, they call it plastic, folks. You get little plastic pieces, you order them off Alibaba, AliExpress, folks. I know a lot of people ordering buttons off AliExpress or Alibaba, folks. You just heard it from me, folks. I'm the motherfucking messenger, folks. I'm not the one that's getting them, bro. I'm the messenger. So you need to go look on that yourself. They might show you. You might get one from Hong Kong on Bro Grave. So yeah, you could go ahead and build them bitches, folks, and they call plastic, folks. And them bitches is useless, folks. I wouldn't recommend to use them bitches because if you blow, that bitch can melt off the back on Bro. Cause you didn't made this motherfucker. You're not a professional. You're not the people that actually made this motherfucker, folks. Switches come from a different country, folks. These motherfuckers is from different countries that's building these guns and attachments. So you're not even from a different country. Your ass from United States of America. You an African American trying to build some shit, folks. Your ass gonna fuck some shit up, folks. Y'all know what's going on, folks. Every black motherfucker always fuck some shit up. Or whatever race you is building some shit. You gonna fuck up some type of shit, folks. This your first time building and all that. Motherfuckers gonna try to do it. It might make your gun do the same thing for a second, but that shit gonna burn off, gang. Like, I wouldn't even recommend to do it, folks. Them plastic switches is a no-go. Don't do it at all. Next off is incognito switch. On Bro Grade, the incognitos, folks, bro, it basically replace your back plate with another back plate. On folks' grade, it'll look like a back plate, but whole time it's a button in that bitch. Like it's a switch built in. It's like it's built in your gun, folks. So now it's looking like it's built in and shit. But do it save you from the law and shit like that? Hell nah. Because if the police catch you with a gun, they're going to take your gun apart. Everybody know a police slide the slide back, take the ammo out that motherfucker, and take it apart. So when they taking the gun apart, they're going to see the little silver piece of gold incognito inside the gun. You could get a black one, don't get me wrong, or you could spray paint it black, but I still feel like they're going to find it out when they pull a gun back, folks. Once you slap the slide back, you're going to find out that there's a button in there, folks, because you can see the little foul pieces inside when you pull a slide back. So at the end of the day, maybe they won't catch it, maybe they will, but I'm not going to sit up here and tell y'all this shit like they won't catch it or something, folks. These motherfuckers can catch anything, folks, so I wouldn't even put nothing past them. So you need to understand the incognitos is the one that go inside the gun and look like a backplate, folks. So if you want to be out here moving like strategic and move militant and shit like that, I would advise you to get that one, because the switch, the regular metal switch, it pokes out. They call it a BBL because it pokes out like a butt. So if that motherfucker poking out, everybody can see that it's a button on that bitch and all that. The incognito, nobody won't even know it's a button until you blow that bitch. So, hey, to each his own, folks. But the only con about the incognito, you can't switch from full to semi on Bro Grade. It is what it is. This bitch finna grr the whole day on Bro. Next off is the fully piece on Bro Grade. A lot of people call it an auto sear, or I call it a fully piece, folks. It got a little funny looking shape, folks, that you could put inside an ARP or a fully or whatever. You could put it inside any ARs or Drakes or whatever, folks. You could just open that motherfucker up, place it in there. It'll make your shit automatic, folks. Because a lot of ARs don't come automatic. The 5.56 and 7.62 is not automatic, folks. Them is tap guns on Bro. Them is semi-autos. So at the end of the day, once that motherfucker put that little piece in that bitch gonna blow like an AK-47. I'm telling you, non-stop. The difference between that and the other switches, folks, them for handguns. This one is for like assault rifles and shit, and them really automatic, folks. It ain't no just that bitch gonna really go automatic until the bullets go out of that bitch. It's gonna like you shooting a real life AK-47 or AR-16 on Bro Grade. So you need to take this into consideration to know these all the switches I just named, folks. Like these is all the switches I just named, other than the fucking G-Flex trigger and the binary. These is all the real switches I just named. If you know about any of these ones I just named, folks, drop the comments below and let me know which ones you like the best on Bro Grade. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more content, folks. I'm gonna drop more videos for y'all if y'all need it, folks. All you gotta do is just request more and let me know what you need to see or want to see on Bro Grade, and I'm gonna get that shit to you up close and personal. And folks, I'm gonna let your ass know the ins and outs of everything. Y'all know how I'm bleeding on Bro Grade. Boss up out. And remember, you could do anything you put your mind to. Don't forget that.